In this video, we're going to look at approximating square roots or estimating square roots. So we know we have some numbers that are perfect squares. I've got a list here of our perfect squares up through 144, when the square root of 144 is 12. Obviously, they keep going after that, but we're just going to use these for right now to show you how to approximate or estimate other square roots. And we're talking about without a calculator now. So if I asked you what the square root of 37 is approximately, you should be able to tell me what two whole numbers the square root of 37 falls between. So if you look at this list over here, you see we don't know the square root of 37. It's not a perfect square. But we do know the square root of 36. And the square root of 37 should fall somewhere in between these two, really close to this one actually. So since 37 falls between 36 and 49, the answer to the square root of 37 should fall between 6 and 7. In fact, we should be able to say it's much closer to 6 than it would be to 7, since 37 is closer to 36 than it is to 49, okay? If we were asked to find the square root of 15, again, 15 is not a perfect square, but we should be able to tell what two numbers the answer would fall between. All right, so we'll look over here at our list of perfect squares. The square root of 15 falls between, or the number 15 falls between 9 and 16. And so the square root of 15 is going to fall between these. And that means the answer to the square root of 15 is going to fall between 3 and 4. And be closer to 4, obviously, since 15 is closer to 16 than it is to 9. So between 3 and 4. All right, if we had the square root of 70, we would look at our list of perfect squares. The square root of 70 would fall down here between these two. So the answer to the square root of 70 would fall between 8 and 9. Do one more. How about the square root of 110? All right, so the square root of 110 is going to fall between these, and that would mean the answer to it is between 10 and 11. And you could even say it's almost halfway between those two, so I'm imagining it's around 10.5. And you could check these in your calculator. You know, put in the square root of 37, you should get 6 point something. Square root of 15 should be 3 point something. But there's no reason why we can't, without a calculator, at least know what two whole numbers these answers will fall between.